Hi, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Mark.
And welcome to another episode of Masonic Unity, The Right Stuff. Mark, we're back here at the Museum of Masonic Culture at 100 Barrack Street in Trenton, New Jersey at the Grand Lodge of New Jersey building.
Second floor.
Second floor. So where are we?
Well, we've been talking about accessories for Masons at different events. We've talked about regalia, got to talk about bling, pins, and everything else. But we thought it would be a good idea to kind of show some of the things of how you identify. We spoke earlier about the aprons and how they identify positions. So you're dressed up.
I am dressed up as the Worshipful Master of the Lodge, which is the officer who will lead the lodge, who is in charge of the lodge. He is kind of like the president of the lodge.
I see you're in a hat and your head is covered.
Yep, the Worshipful Master always has his head covered.
Okay. So you have a collar on.
I have a collar on.
And then a hammer I see you also have with you.
It's called a gavel, but
gavel,
it's close enough.
Well, and you would be the one who's in charge of everything.
That's correct.
So if I were to go out to a lodge meeting, say November 14th, 2026, I would see the Worshipful Master all decorated as such. And he's in charge of everything.
That's correct.
Well, let me pick up the secretary's collar. And now for the rest of the story. No, seriously, this is the secretary's collar. It has two plume pens. And throughout this presentation, you'll see all the different jewels of all the different positions. So that when you walk into a lodge and you're a guest and you're a traveling man, and we encourage everyone to travel, you can tell what position they're in and what they're doing.
Exactly. What's that first one there?
Well, that first one here is the senior warden. Very important. He's in charge when the Worshipful Master's not here.
Okay. And what's his jewel?
His jewel is the plumb level. I'm sorry, that is the level. As you can see right there. Let me put that back.
And the Worshipful Master always wears the square.
And then the junior warden would have the plumb. Very nice. Important working tools.
Very true, very true.
But in between the treasurer, secretary, chaplain, the deacons, the masters of ceremonies, stewards, marshals, and all, they're all here down here in downtown Trenton at the museum, but they're also in your local lodges. So we encourage you to go out, find a local lodge to meet in, one you've never been at before, and say hello to your different officers.
Okay. Now we're gonna look on the other side. I'm gonna give you this back. We're gonna close this lid.
Sounds good.
And actually, one other thing, you got it?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
One other thing that's important is that these cases, which you're looking at here, are actually antique cases. These came from the original Grand Lodge building, and we'll talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm going to open this side up now. These cases were probably from the 1800s. And on this side, we have some of the other officers' regalia and items. We have the Tyler's sword.
Tyler being the guard outside of the lodge building.
Exactly. The Tyler guards the lodge room. We have the organist's music, which is very important.
Really builds on the moment and increases the degree, or just even the meeting itself.
It does. And we have something that's my favorite and close to my heart is the marshal's baton.
Wow, that's pretty important.
Yep. So the marshal is actually within the lodge. He's the one who gives the proclamations in the lodge. In the Grand Lodge, he is kind of the Grand Master's chief of staff. He herds the cats, so to speak.
Okay.
Make sure people are where they need to be. Does the introductions. So that's near and dear to my
The
heart.
elected line, past and present Grand Lodge officers.
Exactly.
All from memory, right?
That's very true.
3-year training program?
3-year training program. So
exciting, and you never want to lose that baton.
No, you never want to lose the baton.
Not at all. There's only one thing worse than losing a baton. The Worshipful Master losing his gavel.
Oh, yes.
So here you go. Here's that back.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So you can come back down to the Museum of Masonic Culture at 100 Barrack Street, and you can see some of these examples of the Grand Lodge Regalia.
Right. But if you're stuck in, it's a rainy day, or you have COVID, or you just really don't feel like going anywhere, make sure you subscribe down below so you can see many more of our presentations, interviews, and our off-site gallery attractions.
More to come. Thanks and take care.
See you later. Take care.